This is a book I'm proud of. It's third person, past tense. What do we have to do to make it first person, present tense? And how can we then have a dialogue between an actor playing all these different important parts, the pianist, and the music itself?
That's right, and that's exactly how we aim to adapt the book. Paul has done an astonishing amount of research, and the detail of the book is incredible. The way that it illuminates the lives of these people. So our challenge was to take that huge amount of detailed information and truncate it into a tellable narrative in a theatrical setting. So that's what we've aimed to do, and I think we've got something pretty special.
Yeah. And the glorious thing as well is that there was either a complementarity or tension between me as historian and you as theatre person saying, and some of when we had to invent dialogue, even though we knew these conversations happened, but some of these scenes, that tension played out, and I think in a really interesting way. And the theatre has to win, but the history has to be respected.
Exactly right. So we have taken some leaps of imagination, but it's all very historically based. And Paul's research is very, very meticulous. So we do actually know a lot about the conversations that those people had. And remembering that Chopin was in a circle in Paris that included people like Eugène Delacroix and Franz Liszt, obviously his lover, Georges Sand. They're really interesting people, and they're really interesting people to animate and to create conversations between. Many of the conversations we know of, we literally have, we have literal reportings of those conversations in their own words, in the writing of, say, Delacroix, or in the writing of Georges Sand. They tell in their letters the conversations that they've just had with Chopin. So we've drawn on that information, and we've drawn on what we know about the historical facts of the time, the events of the time, and we've woven them into a narrative that sort of comes alive in front of you on stage. And I think it gives a context to the pieces, and it. I guess it sort of enlivens the pieces in a way that you wouldn't expect. It gives you context, and it also sort of lets you enter into them with a new understanding.